Alright, so in this video we are going to go over 3 more cars as we normally do. Bit of a theme for this one today. So what I've noticed, I've been checking out some other people's channels, just, trying to get ideas of maybe interesting things that I could add to my videos, or just see, what other people like to put out there. And one thing I did notice is that a lot of people like to do... well, I saw a lot of Muscle Car Monday. One of them was Model Kit Monday. So I figured, since my entire collection is muscle cars and I don't really do model kits, so Muscle Car Monday would be a little bit redundant on this channel. So instead, we are going to do MOPAR Monday. So we've got a 1970 Dodge Dart Swinger 340. We've got our modern MOPAR, another 2018 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. I did one of these, the dark red one, in one of my earlier videos. So if you want to scroll down and go find that one, feel free. And our last MOPAR, 2020 Jeep Gladiator. This is part of the Hobby Shop series, so we got our little 2020 Indian Scout bobber in the back there. Probably not going to fit in the bed, but, well, it's a Gladiator. Nothing fits in the bed on those. And again, I apologize, grubby mitts, grubby hands. Long day today, rebuilding the front end of a Chevy pickup truck, so dirty, dirty day. Some a little nasty looking, but that's fine. We just got to open up some cards. We don't have to do anything too hygienic. We'll get our Leatherman out. And I'm going to start with the Gladiator, just because I have been kind of itching to get this thing out of the box. Since I got it, I've been staring at it every time I walk into this room. It's such a cool casting, and I really like that it comes with that teeny little motorcycle too. Pretty neat. So we'll get this out of the box and up on the lift. Okay, first thing I want to show you right off the rip. I didn't even know this about this casting. This is so cool. The roof comes off. And you can see, just like a real Jeep, you've got your exposed interior in there. If you don't know, you can take the roofs off Gladiators. So I work specifically at a Jeep shop. We do any kind of performance upgrade you could imagine for a Jeep, from lift kits to superchargers and everything in between. So I see a lot of Gladiators. I work on a lot of Gladiators. I know these things from end to end. I've had, hundreds of them in my shop. So I could sit here and talk about Gladiators all day. It looks like we've got the Rubicon modular bumper on here. You've got the plastic black fenders as opposed to the color match ones, which are also available on the Rubicons. Should be a 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 under the hood. So this is one of our first V6s. I think I've got a couple other V6s in the collection, a couple other straight sixes, but not too many 6-cylinders. There goes our motorcycle. This little motorcycle is really cool. Let me get that out under there. So it comes with a little stand for the back so you can stand it up, because it won't stand up on its own. But even this, like, little tiny plastic motorcycle, insane amount of detail on it, and I think it's really cool. It's like a bonus vehicle. So I will stick that over with the gas pump and the little figures from my other hobby shop stuff over there in the corner. I'll figure out something to do with that stuff eventually. But for now, let's take a closer look at our Gladiator Rubicon. So the Rubicon package, as opposed to the standard regular Sports or Saharas or what have you. So the Rubicon gets Dana 44 front and rear axles, lockers in the differentials, disconnectable front sway bar. It's 3/4 of an inch taller than a standard Jeep or Gladiator. And well, so you get 33-inch tires, 4-to-1 transfer case ratio, as opposed to the, I believe, 2.73-to-1 transfer case ratio in a regular base model Jeep. So you really do get a pretty decent package with the Rubicons. Even stock Rubicons are pretty capable off-road. It's pretty impressive. Of course, being a Gladiator, you're always going to have the issue of it being extremely long and, not exactly a long wheelbase is not exactly what you want for rock crawling and off-roading, but it has its advantages. Great looking casting. Like I said, I could sit here and talk about Jeeps all day, specifically Gladiators. We've got our little Jeep Gladiator badge. We'll use our knife down by the fender there. This little trail rated badge up here. We do have mirrors on this casting, so that's exciting. Nice little detail. Those look like, oh, can we focus on that tire tread? They look like BF Goodrich KO2s on there. We're just gonna say that they are. A lot of detail, even down to the little tow hooks on the bumper. You can see the little red spots. Those are tow hooks. Yeah, great looking casting. Really excited to have a Gladiator in here. I'm not super big on new trucks. I'm really not. They all look the same, but I think the Gladiators are really cool looking, and I know a lot of people disagree with that. It's a love-hate thing with these trucks. You either love them or hate them. Everybody always says, oh, it's too weak to tow anything, the bed's too small to put anything in it. And I guess if you look at it as a truck, yeah, it's kind of useless. But if you look at it as a Jeep that Jeep decided to put a bed on the back of just for fun, it really is like a cool vehicle. So, I don't know. Personally, I love them. I think they're awesome looking. I think they're really cool. I think this one's really cool, and I'm very excited to be adding it to the collection. Real quick, we'll take a look at our card. Again, it's a Series 12 Hobby Shop card. We've got our little goofy little hangover thing there. We have looked at this card before. I know we have, because I remember seeing the Gladiator and being like, ooh, I want that. So there's our MOPAR Cherokee. What else do we have? I don't think I have any of these other ones, but we have looked at this card before. So nothing really new there. We'll get that tucked in the drawer for safekeeping. And we'll move it right along to our next MOPAR. So we'll get this guy. Where should we put him? Let's put him with the other Jeep. Oh, I just dropped the roof. I gotta remember that. The roof does seem to really not secure too well. This is definitely, if you were gonna play with this or something, I would definitely suggest gluing that roof on, but it just has to sit here and look pretty. I think, what should we do next? Let's do the Hellcat, and then we'll save the Dodge Dart Swinger for last. I'm knocking stuff over up here. So here's our Challenger. We'll get that out of the box and up on the lift in just a sec here. Here we go. Here is our 2018 Dodge Hellcat. Challenger Hellcat, excuse me. Yeah, 6.4 or 6.1 liter. I think it's a 6.1 liter V8. I could be wrong. It could be the 6.4. Anyway, yeah, big giant supercharged V8. It's the nastiest thing Dodge makes aside from the Demon, which is just this but more horsepower, because that's what you need. Yeah, great looking car. It is a perfect match for our red AutoWorld Hellcat. So these are both of the, or two of the AutoWorld Hellcat castings. We'll get that one stuck right here. Keep that in the background. I believe there's other colors for the, I'm not sure if there are other colors for the 2018 Hellcat, or if they have like a 2019 Hellcat as well, but I know that these are both shown for the 2018 Hellcat on a few different cards. So yeah, I love this thing in white. It looks awesome. We'll get it in a little closer there so you can take a look under the hood. There's your big supercharger under there. A lot of detail under the hood. I like that about AutoWorld. They're usually pretty detailed under there. Sometimes it's all black, but usually. Coming around to the side, of course, you've got your Hellcat emblem right there. And black fuel cap. That looks horrible. I don't know. I don't understand what it is with people and painting their fuel cap black. It looks terrible. So I see so many people do it, and it just looks awful. But that's, you know, that's my opinion. So What do I know? Coming around to the back, we've got our license plate. Looks like a Florida license plate, I think. And it says Hellcat. Very creative. Yeah, absolute animal of a car. If you've never seen one of these or heard one, the sound that this car makes is so brutal. They do it on purpose. They might as well put an amplifier on the end of the supercharger into this thing. It just screams all the way through the RPM band. Very cool though. And then we've got our card here. I'll take a look at that real quick. It says, can we focus right there? Yep. All right, premium facts. The 2018 Dodge Challenger Hellcat has a top speed of 195 miles an hour. I don't know if I'd want to be going that fast in a Challenger. Weighing in at 4,448 pounds, this Hellcat wide body launches from 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. Imagine if it didn't weigh almost as much as a pickup truck. Could you imagine how fast the Hellcats would be if they didn't weigh as much as an aircraft carrier? It'd be insane. Oh, and then our paint code, of course, is white knuckle, because everything is extreme when you drive a Dodge. Extreme everything. Back of the card, again, really nothing new back here. Just checking off boxes on these lists as we go. We'll get this card tucked away into the drawer. Take another close look at this Challenger Hellcat. Great looking car. On the so here's a cool thing about the Hellcats. The inner headlights here and here. On a regular Dodge Challenger, those are headlights. On the Hellcat, they are actually part of the intake. So the Challenger Hellcat actually has a, like, by definition, a functional cold air intake. That's pretty cool. That probably actually adds some power, in all honesty. Like our Trans Am with the Ram air hood. Another 20 horsepower once you get moving. So yeah, we'll get this. We'll move the red one back into place. Get this guy over here, the other Dodge. And we will move on to our last car for this video. This is going to probably be a shorter video since I only have 3 cars to show. Like I said in my last video, I am going to try and start doing longer ones, maybe doing 4 and 5 cars for every video. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. But last but not least, here is our 1970 Dodge Dart Swinger 340. There we go. Great looking car. I love the color a lot. It's light blue poly. So we'll get that out of the box, up on the lift, and get a nice close look at it. Here we are. Look at this thing. Absolutely awesome looking car. I love my classic Mopars more than anything. Mopar and Chevy. The older the better. I would love to put this next to all my other Johnny Lightning Mopars, but that's like half my collection, so we don't have time for that. Or the camera angle. But yeah, great looking car. As always, Johnny Lightning. Triangular tires. Actually, that one's more shaped like an egg a little bit. But it's alright. Can't complain too much. Of course, you got your Dodge Dart Swinger emblem on the side there. Stripe on the back. Not an RT stripe, because this is not an RT. This is the Swinger. So it's got the 340 in it. If we tilt this forward here, it's your nice big Hemi orange 340 there with the big air cleaner on top. Nice looking detail. Car looks great with the hood closed. The nice 2 little hood scoops on there. Looking a lot like the hood scoops on our Super Bee and our Coronet. So there's those 2. So those will look really nice together. Get those placed back over there. Yeah, vinyl top. That's the word I've been trying to think of. I keep calling them soft tops or whatever. It's a vinyl top. I couldn't think of that for the longest time. So yes, this has a vinyl top. Looks really good. Not quite as stunning as the, what was that? The GTX had a really realistic looking vinyl top. I love that. You got your steel wheels with chrome center caps. I imagine the Dart Swinger was more of like a base model hot rod. It's bare bones, but you got the V8, so it was like, it was meant to be taken to the track. Yeah, great looking car. I love the early 70s stuff. Probably my favorite era for cars. Coming around the side. Again, no lettering or anything in the stripe there, but still looks really cool. And then around to the front. Great looking front end on this car. Kind of reminds me of the Barracudas. Kind of got a Barracuda look to it. The round headlights. Yeah, great looking car. It looks like it's got some little blemishes on the roof there, but it's okay. So we'll take a look at our card here. Move that away. This is part of the Muscle Cars USA series from Johnny Lightning. Our muscle fact says the 1970 Dodge Dart 340 was a popular compact muscle car. However, the Plymouth Duster 340 outsold it by nearly 11,000 units due to its $261 cheaper price tag. Wow. Well, I guess that was a lot more money back then. The Dart 340 weighed a mere 3,170 pounds, making it very spry when fitting with such a potent engine. So, yeah, they knew how to do it back in the 70s. Dodge could wrap their head around the concept of light car, powerful engine. I don't know, the Challenger, they just seem to make it heavier each year. And then there's our paint code, light blue poly. Coming around to the back, we've got the rest of our muscle car series. So there's the GT500, we did that one. 77 Trans Am, we did that one. The 70 GTX, did that one. And we are doing now the 70 Dodge Dart. So still left are the two that I honestly want the most out of this list. That 65 Chevelle wagon, that sounds super cool. And the 86 Buick Regal T-Type. Really want to get my hands on a G-body. I love G-bodies. So we'll get our card tucked away in the drawer. And actually does seem like we're stretching this one out. Might make the 20-minute mark, might not. But we'll take one more good look at this guy. Bring around, there's our license plate on the front. I believe that says 1970 Dart. So there's our license plate. It should say the same thing on the back. We'll take a look. There you go, 70 Dart. There's your Dart Swinger badge on the trunk there. Nice little taillight details. Take a peek at the interior. So it might be kind of tough to see, but that interior is actually blue. I don't see a shifter or anything in there. I'm gonna have to guess this is an automatic. Yes. Either way, I'd take an automatic Dodge Dart. I wouldn't mind. Great looking car. Bring that around if we can stay focused on it. There we go. Yeah, absolutely awesome looking car. I think this is my favorite one from today. Although I do like the Gladiator a lot. Oh, every time I pick it up, I'm going to rip the roof off. So we'll get these three lined up so you can take one more good look at them. And we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. Move that over a little bit. Here's our Challenger, our Dart, and our... Move them over a little more. There we go. There's everybody. So that'll do it for MOPAR Monday. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.